Hi, everyone that's watching on video. I know I look very blurry, and I look blurry to me too. I don't know what's going on. I just cleaned the little microphone or the camera, and I've had to reboot my computer. I've had to replug stuff in. It doesn't recognize it. So anyway, just crazy. Hey, are we retrograde? You guys usually know that stuff. I don't remember. I don't know if we're Mercury
I
retrograde or
don't think
not.
we are. Not yet.
Well, I can't even blame it on
We're
that
headed
then.
over for portal.
Yeah, I can't even
We're
blame it
headed
on
over
that.
to portal on retrograde.
Okay, okay. Well, anyway, whatever. Doesn't matter. I'm here now, and hopefully the video will stay throughout the conference. We'll see how it all goes. It looks so strange. I mean, maybe heck on the one hand, I look great because I'm all fuzzy. Let me let me try something with the camera. Hang on. See if this makes a difference. Nope, doesn't make a difference. They have this new feature that just kind of smooths out. So if I've got bags under my eyes, you don't see the bags and stuff. But anyway, I thought maybe that was doing it, but nope, that didn't matter. Okay, so here we are. Today is Sunday. It is February 4th, 2024, and this is the Goddess Light teleconference. I've noticed quite a few new people that are coming into the Rumble, and the Universal Light Beings have been amazing. Dragon is this newest one, and I thought to myself, well, is it not called the Universal Light Beings? But no, it's so interesting how they gave me that name years ago, and it's not limited to just the four of them. So Dragon is another universal light being. So I didn't realize our group was
That's
going to grow
wonderful.
like that, but apparently it is. And so I just like I saw it more on Telegram than on the other things, but great discussion going about dragons. And I there's apparently I had never seen that lady before, but someone that's got a lot of classes and stuff already, and associates different dragons with the different seasons or elements, something like that. But anyway, I thought, oh boy, this is just opening up a whole new doorway. So if you have not, if you don't have any idea what I'm talking about, then go over to the ULB minis. It's on Crystalline Transformations. It's also in Facebook, Rumble, YouTube, Telegram, X. I do post stuff on X, although not much. But anyway, so you can find out more information in all those places. And he's just someone that came in on my recent universal being. It was like I felt his presence just sitting right here, and he talked to me for a minute, and then I felt compelled the next day to do a mini with him, and he came through and said that he is dragon, and he's going to be working with us about the dragon energies. So super, super cool. Now, the goddess of creation, for those of you, I don't know how many of you go back and re-listen, but this past one about intuition was really, really good. I've taught the intuition class a few different times, and she even gave us a couple of other little tools that were not in the class, and so I thought that was really good. The developing your intuition is one of my courses that I've been in the process of working on. I'm still trying to figure out the logistics of recording it and posting it. So keep a lookout for that. Man, I have a list a mile long of things that I would like to do. So it's funny because now I've been retired, what, about 6 weeks, I guess. And I had maybe 1 week that I was bored and lonely and called and chatted with my friends back at work. Hey, maybe I should come back, but no, no.
Nah.
Much as I loved the people that I worked with, they started telling me everything that was going on, and I was like, oh no, I'm not going back to that again. So anyway,
Well,
but they themselves were a great group of people, or I wouldn't have stayed there for 24 years. But anyway, so I just need to persevere and move down the road here of creating my own business and creating my own stuff. So okay, so that's where I stand with that. I do have private sessions. I'm not sure when it's going to be posted, but Alexander's working with me to try to get a calendar so that when you look at doing a private session, you can pull up the calendar and see what dates and times are available. So that should be posted pretty soon. And that'll just make it easier. But for now, if you do order a session, then I'll email you and we'll talk about different potential times. So especially now that I'm have a lot more time available. There's a lot more availability. It used to be just a few nights a week, one day, it was not much availability, but now there's a lot. So, so just reach out to me if that's something that you're interested in having done. Okay, well, I appreciate y'all hanging in there with me. I know that that I'm getting started a little late, and interestingly, everything seems just fine. Hey, Kathy, are you watching on YouTube also? Because I know you sometimes do.
No, I don't, but I can pull it up real quick.
Oh, no, don't worry about it. I'm just wondering if I look as blurry to the people on YouTube as I do to myself. Maybe it's just something
Yeah.
on here. Just because I know that sometimes the people that are in the group here will also be on the video. And you know what? Maybe going through life in a blurred perspective is not a bad thing.
Not a bad thing. No.
Nope, nope,
Sometimes
nope.
it's not.
Okay. Well, let me come on over here then. And I'm glad I clarified that for them. So people, once you ask your this just cracks me up. I got this new phone, and my daughter's name's Kelly, my name's Shelly. And yes, we came up with her name as a part of me. Her dad's name is Ken, so Ken and Shelly Kelly. Anyway, somehow her name comes up on here as my name. I have no idea how that happened or where that got. And I've tried to go in and change it and I can't. So it just cracks me up how I look here and it's like, Kelly's on here? And it's like, no, it's not her thing. So, so I know she's not, but every time I see it, I'm like, Kelly's on here? Look at this. Oh my goodness.
All participants are muted. The recording has started.
All right, everybody. Welcome to this night together. Welcome to this Goddess Light meditation. I invite you to begin by letting your focus come within you. You take a deep breath in, and as you breathe in through your nose, you can follow that breath of energy and light as it moves down within you. As you breathe in, have an intention of breathing in energy, breathing in light, and that it moves through your nose, into your lungs, into your heart, and into your bloodstream. Just breathe in and then breathe out gently and easily. You can use your breath as a means of centering and letting go of everything that's around you. As you breathe in, as you breathe in, let your focus come down and center within you. And allow that to be a time to just let go anything that may be on your mind that you're dealing with, and let this be your time to nurture yourself. Taking another breath of light and breathe out. How many times during the day do you find yourself getting distracted and you're focusing on all the little details, whatever they may be? So use this as an opportunity to breathe within you and let go of all of those details, let go of all of those things, and then breathe out. So at this time, Just take it in, breathing gently and easily. Namasika Venia Benya. Namasika Venia Benya. I greet you, beloved family. I reach out from my heart to yours. I reach out at this now moment to embrace you with whatever it is that may be happening within your life. Each of you have multitudes of different things that are happening in any given day. So often you're multitasking, trying to finish one activity till you go to the next activity and then the next. There is so much that is a part of human nature that feels as if you're just being pulled in many different directions. And you are that bumper ball that just moves in reaction. At this now moment, as you are here present at this time, breathe within yourself. Let your focus come down as if you are connecting to your heart. And then breathe out. Let go. Release whatever may be upon your mind. There have been many changes taking place on your planet. There have been new alignments with stars and other planets that have prompted changes in the energy. For many of you, you can feel this in your everyday life. It may be something you notice dramatically. For some of you, it may help to ease and feel as if you have smoother energy in your day. For others, it may be as if it's pushing you to make choices or decisions, and perhaps you're not ready to. So you therefore feel disrupted. Whatsoever is happening within your life, you have the ability to filter out those things that may be distractions, and then perhaps give attention to those things that are supportive of you. Truly, as I look at each of you that are present tonight, and this will also include anyone at a later date that's all a similar energy, I can see the transitions that are taking place. With the focus about aligning with frequencies, and then discussion about your intuition, You are each moving into a new place in which to live your life. My intention with all of this is that with everything we are doing during these journeys, we set up the intention and that flow moves within you, supporting and anchoring and expanding your consciousness. By doing so, you then need not sit and focus on it all the time, but you can have a greater understanding. Breathe in, feel that breath and focus go within you, and then breathe out. With your breath and your intention, you create a ball of light in your heart center. You can just imagine it. Some of you may see something or feel something. And as this ball is created around your heart center from your heart chakra, you then send a stream of that. It moves down through your solar plexus. It moves into your sacral center, and then your root center. And take a moment to feel how this balances these energies. That consciousness within this light moves up and down through your energy bodies. Send it down further. You allow it to go into the earth. Connect with Gaia. For some of you, it may be as if you begin to receive messages from Gaia. For others, you may feel or sense the elementals. Allow anything that comes into your awareness to be present in your consciousness, and it then flows up through those energy bodies back into your heart. As you let yourself focus for the moment and feel that flow, you're probably feeling yourself as you're anchoring down onto the earth. The more that you anchor, the greater the amount of expansion you may have as we move into the higher frequencies. You let that energy go up through your throat, your third eye, your head. You activate your crystalline energy body, and all of that moves up until you find the space of your higher self. What does this feel like to you? Is this area filled with partially created intentions, perhaps things that you have thought about, but you didn't know what to do? So let your focus go within your consciousness, and as you breathe out, just send a ball of energy, or as if you are breathing out a breath like a little wind that moves through this area. As you do so, it will clear out whatever no longer serves you. It will now give you space so that you may create that which is in your highest and best interest. You then send that energy, it goes, follows that stream of consciousness all the way up. You find yourself immediately moving into your soul essence. You, as your soul, are massive. Most people have had multiple different lifetimes on the earth plane. Many of you are currently having lifetimes out in the universe. And that energy all comes back into your soul essence. As you allow your consciousness to merge within this space, it may be that certain of these things trigger inside your awareness. For the moment, simply be aware. I, the goddess, walk in and amongst all that are here. I reach out to each one of you. As I do so, I embrace you as your divinity, as the consciousness of this person, and it moves everything into the all that is. Look around within this space. This area has expanded since we moved into what you call this current year. It has expanded because it's shifted into a higher vibration. In doing so, this is allowing you an opportunity that you may adjust your vibration and frequency into that higher awareness. So look around. I invite you to take a moment and we're creating like a hologram for each one of you, multiple different perceptions. And on the one to your left, ask to see yourself from this lifetime as you would be in the third dimension. For many of you, you will see yourself as you've been throughout this lifetime. It may be very solid to you. You may perhaps feel very present in this vibration. However, don't be surprised if it also looks patchy to you. Shift your focus to the center and ask to look through the eyes of the fourth dimension so that you may look at your life as you vibrate at that fourth dimension or fourth level of consciousness. As you do so, what is your immediate perception? Does your life look exactly the same? Are there different things that may be happening that come across to you in a different manner? As you just open your awareness to looking at your life through the fourth dimension, you may now recognize how so much of that energy is shifted into this new place, so that if you glance at the third, it becomes more and more diminished or like it's going away. And now the fourth becomes much more solid to you. For many of you, it may have already been immediately as you connected with it. Take a moment and look at another hologram. And this is looking at your eye through your eyes of the fifth dimension, of a higher, lighter frequency. And as you look at your life in this perspective, sometimes you may see with a lot more compassion. Instead of perhaps judgment for things that have happened in your life, you can now look at your life and feel compassion, awareness, or perhaps acknowledgement for all that you have done. As you look here in the fifth dimension, you may also notice that things are a little more transparent. They're not as solid. You may notice that those things happening in your life have a different importance to you than perhaps they did in the lower dimensions. There are some of you that may notice opportunities in this higher frequency that you did not notice in the lesser. The more that you focus on this fifth dimension, when you look back to the third, it's almost completely gone. For some, you may see a shadow of your life at that vibration. There are some of you that it still seems pretty solid to you, and the fifth is very translucent. Here in the All That Is, you have an opportunity to discern your life from three separate perspectives. It is the same life, but each perspective has a different focus. So just take a moment to take that in. Consider, if you will, these holograms remain, but they kind of shrink down. Consider, if you will, something you have been seeking to manifest. Whatever comes immediately into your consciousness, you can take that in. And then as you look at the fourth dimension, how does it look? Does it look like it can be a reality for you? Does it look like an opportunity you may be seeking? Look at it in the fifth dimension. What I noticed for several of you is that what seemed somewhat lackadaisical in the fourth, when you suddenly look in the fifth, it exploded. There was color, there was light, there was movement, there was potential. Therefore, as you seek to manifest, take an opportunity and see which frequency it most resonates with you. So many of you continue to be solidly within the fourth dimension, so that's okay. If there is energies within the fourth dimension that help you to manifest what you seek, then let your focus be upon that. Once this all manifests for you, you can then shift and look at it through the eyes of the fifth dimension. And check that out. Perhaps there's more that you can add to what you are seeking. So often, humanity has a tendency to want to manifest lesser or just go for that which is the least because they don't want to stretch too far. In truth, the more that you stretch, that takes you into a higher, lighter frequency, you open the doorway and feel the flow of love and light as it moves in to help you. Whoosh, there was a big surge that just went in with that. As humanity, make an intention that you would like to manifest within your life through the highest vibration possible. As I said that, I felt some of you sliding up to the sixth dimension. In the past, when you were stuck in those very low vibrational frequencies, you were wrapped up in that energy, and to try to stretch outside of it was very hard, and it took a consistent effort on your part. However, with the changes that have taken place, you've cleared out that lower density and everything becomes much more fluid. But what within your life do you still handle as if it's in that solid, heavy energy rather than the fluid energy. There you go. The more that you seek to manifest in your life, the easier things will become. If you find there's something where you keep hitting a wall, then let it go. You may still have the same effect you were seeking, but you need to turn around and seek to manifest through a different manner. Again, that flow and movement is what supports you. We let all those holograms go. And I invite you to look as if outside of yourself at you. See yourself as if you are standing in front of you. Look for a moment at your physical body. If there's anything you seek to change, as you look at your physical body, put forth that intention. Consider your mental body, which are your thoughts, your beliefs. Here in the all that is, you can see, sense, know everything. So your mental body, as it surrounds you, but it goes within you, as you are looking, is there anything that you would like to change? Can you see different areas where there's stuck thoughts or beliefs? Clear them out. This is the place for creating something new. Your emotions are also a part of this hologram that you are looking at. Do your emotions feel balanced to you? Do you find yourself stuck, perhaps in anger, depression, sorrow? If there's anything that you may see that you say, I no longer want to be stuck, clear it out. Let those emotions go. Understand that you can intrinsically know whatever it may be. And then that spiritual energy body, everything in this space is your spiritual energy. The crystalline energy body, notice how that is bringing some of that transition into all of this. So that now, with your focus, your awareness from your consciousness, as you look at the person you are, look through these eyes of the highest light frequency. Notice where you can heal, transition, change anything that you would like. And then observe how that crystalline vibration, it's a sparkling light that just moves through and rebalances everything. As you look at this hologram of you, understand that this is you. This is you from the higher frequency. This is you with the clear intention of what you seek to manifest. And as you look at this hologram, you have that sense as if you are opening up your heart, opening up your mind, opening up your consciousness. You reach out and embrace this hologram until it merges completely with your consciousness. You may need to take a moment, and there may be some subtle adjustments that take place. Receive it as your truth. Receive it as the reality of how you would like to express yourself in this life. I want to take a moment because I noticed there are some of you that when you looked at the hologram, you could see and you could accept all that you see. Then, as it merged with your consciousness that is still aligned with your ego, it felt not compatible. So take a moment within your consciousness, engage your ego, engage your perception, and just as if you are expanding that energy field, receive this hologram and then allow it to transform so that your ego can feel who you are. The true, authentic self from this high vibration of the all that is. For some, it's like there's something that's just stuck. So if there's anything stuck, let it go. Breathe in and breathe out. Excellent. So with that last adjustment, I could feel almost every single one of you now receiving this clear intention of you as the higher vibration. I invite all of you to come back together. You create that circle of energy. And as the hologram of the earth comes up within the center of you, send into the hologram your consciousness as it's merged with that hologram, as it aligns with the higher frequency, so that you're sending an intention of looking from the highest light vibration into all that is here. As the hologram takes all of this on, there are also impulses of light coming from the universe that help to support this higher frequency. As the hologram integrates all of this, there's an aspect that goes out to anchor within the universe. And the remainder, it's as if you release it and it flows down into and around your earth. As it moves through the energies of the collective consciousness, it is clearing out that lower frequency. It moves through all the way into the center of the earth, anchoring within the center. That then reverses and expands outward, where you aligned with Gaia, you receive your own anchoring of you as this higher frequency. It also moves into everyone that's living on the earth, their own potential of tapping into that more loving, compassionate, higher frequency. It is available for everyone. It is available for the planet, for the trees, the animals, the grass, the waters. As each of you choose in a very conscious manner to receive, you are shifting your own reality, which in turn will shift the way you interact with the people around you. You allow the remainder of your consciousness, it moves from the all that is. It goes back through your soul essence, anchoring within your divinity. It streams down through your higher self, and then you feel it. It comes down in through your head center, anchoring where you have been open in your energy bodies. It may be bigger than you, so you let all of it come down and anchor into and around you. As you begin to ground yourself, feel and make a conscious choice to accept that higher vibration and frequency of who you are. Because that is coming from a place of love. That is coming from a place of potentials. And that is what can transition anything that is happening in your life. Take a deep breath in and breathe out. As you come back within this space, if you would like to ask a question, you do need to call on the phone. You may press *6, and that'll place you in the queue.
Q&A session has started.
I don't know if you then press a second time when I answer to you. I don't know how that works. Hello?
Hello?
Hi, Cleo.
Hi, how are you?
Very well, thank you.
Well, I haven't asked a question now for over a year, and since my birthday is Tuesday, I used to have my birthday messages from the goddess, and I thought maybe this would be a wonderful time to ask, because I think I may have told you that I relocated to a retirement community in Maryland with 2,000 people. and it's just one of the best decisions I've ever made.
It felt like as you were leaving, wasn't it New Jersey?
Yes, yes.
Yeah, so as you were cleaning out and clearing everything out before you left New Jersey, that was a big part of what was important for you. And it feels like when you got to this place, it feels like there are family or friends around, and that it was a new beginning or a new start. We love the energy of this place. We remember looking at it before you went there, and so this absolutely was a good move for you. Now then, what is your message? In fact, that's prompting us to know that it seems like you and then there were like about 4 or 5 people. They all have the same birthday week or something like that. All right.
Yeah, right.
All right. So let's see what your birthday message is for the coming year. It feels like there's movement in your life this year. Um, we're not talking movement like you're going to move and go to a new location, but it feels like there's more physical movement, like you either go places or you walk more or you we don't know if you do water aerobics, but there's something that feels like greater movement, and in having that it kind of expands things out. It gives you more energy. It just, I don't know, we that's the when we said what is your birthday message, that was the first thing that came through, was having greater movement in the upcoming year. It feels like ever since you've been there, you just wanted to immerse yourself in all the different potentials. There was a time when you were kind of shy and felt new, but now it feels like you're well adjusted and that things have gone well. Health wise, we see a few little things going on, but they've always been going on, so we don't see anything major. And the biggest message that we have for you is just continue to have more movement in your life.
Well, it's interesting because I actually have started going. We have a fitness center, and I've started taking gentle yoga.
There you
And
go.
so little by little, I am going to do some more movement in my life.
Yeah, the it just feels like not sure, it doesn't feel like it's any one thing in particular, but with this movement, with this stretching out like that, it feels like it kind of opens up the ligaments, it opens up the energy bodies, it expands everything. And so we think yoga is excellent. We're really glad that you're doing that, and that may lead to walking, and that may lead to, it's like one thing leads to the next, and we see that is kind of your focus for the coming year.
Well, I'm very happy to hear that. And on a more spiritual level, I've taken it upon myself as I walk the hallways on my way to the dining hall or whatever to radiate light and love everywhere I go. I bring in the violet flame to everyone and to the buildings to cleanse them and balance and harmonize. And so even while I'm doing my physical human things, I'm very much aware of the spiritual potential of all these elderly and infirm people that surround me. And if I can, transmute the lower vibrational frequencies that they're in, that is helpful to them. So all in all, I feel like I've been divinely guided to go there.
Exactly. We love that idea. And in fact, you may even have a little discussion group about spirituality or about, we know you've always been aligned with the fairies, and we know you've always been aligned with the elementals and the outdoors and stuff. So it may be that you start talking to a few people about ideas and potentials, and that grows and grows and grows.
Well, that's what I'm hoping. I keep looking for spiritually like-minded people, and I have made a circle, small circle, of the most wonderful people. I never dreamed I would be. I'm happier here with my friends than I ever was in New Jersey. So,
Good.
people, when you get to know them, you begin to find out about their lives and how they were professional people and all the things about them. And I just think to myself how lucky I am to have this new circle of friends.
Well, wonderful. Congratulations on that.
Well, thank you for my birthday message, and I'll talk to you again next year.
Yes. All right. Take care. Bye bye.
Bye now. Hi, Goddess.
Hello.
Hi. I'm currently ill. I've been sick for a week, and I'm still really not feeling well. I don't know if it's a cold or flu or something else, or if it's potentially a mold issue where I'm living. There was a leak discovered, and there was mold, and the leak was fixed, but I don't. There's probably still some mold, and I'm not happy where I'm living, and I do plan to purchase a home this year, but it won't be until earliest September. And I'm wondering if you think it would be good to find something somewhere else to live temporarily, or if you see anything going on, or if or if you can help with just me feeling like crap.
Did you say you're going to purchase the house you're currently living in, or you're going to purchase a house in September?
No, not this one.
Okay. Yeah.
I'm hoping to purchase a home this year, but it won't. September would be the earliest.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah, because we
I'm
were
waiting on some funding. Yeah.
right. Yeah, that makes more sense to us. So when you first started talking and we were looking at you, we kept hearing detoxify. So we feel that you are sick now because you're detoxifying. So could that be the flu? Yes, that's a potential. Is it something related to mold? Yes, that's a potential. It just feels like your whole body is detoxifying. The mold, that as we're looking at the house, it does feel like there is some, but it doesn't feel like it's a huge amount. And it does feel like they will do an abatement of it or whatever that's called. So that does feel like it'll go away. But you have been carrying around multiple problems for many years, and now that we're in this different vibration and frequency, there's this part of you that's saying, okay, I'm done with this. I'm done with having that problem. I'm done with this problem. I'm done with this problem. So it's manifesting in you as if you have the flu. So that's what we're feeling, overwhelming. And so our senses, we're filling you with light, we're filling you with energy, but just do as much drinking of water as you can. Look at the foods. You're always very careful about your foods, but this feels very transitional. And you said it's been about a week, then it feels to us like you've turned a corner and that you're towards getting better. But the bottom line is this feels like detoxify, as if there's something that your body just needs to transition out of. And with this journey tonight, with working with that hologram, then you see yourself. We could see that you were kind of you were trying to take rid of some of these chronic problems, and you were trying to let them go. And so that kind of coordinates with detoxifying and with the way that you're feeling sick right now. But this feels like you're getting towards the end of it. It does not feel like it'll last much longer. And we do see that the house will manifest for you. It's not this one. We're glad. Yeah, this one you've had a lot of different problems with it over time.
I feel like it's making me ill where I'm currently living.
Yeah, yeah, that is entirely possible. And so if you can find something else before then, that would be great. But we understand that the timing feels more to us like August, September is in the looking process and purchasing process.
Okay.
Okay, but we're filling you with light. We don't think you're going to be sick too much longer. It feels like just, and think of it in those terms, I'm just detoxifying. I'm just detoxifying. And we have a sense of you just, wash your sheets, wipe down the house, do these things that, will just help you to feel better in the space where you are.
I just washed my feet before the panel. So.
There you go. So you see, we're already on that.
All right, thank you.
You're welcome, beloved. So this is that same person that was trying to, I have no idea why she doesn't, it doesn't let me call on her. So we're just going to let her go, and Shelley will talk to her later.
Q&A session is over. All participants are muted.
Consider your life in your day-to-day process of whatever that may be. Consider when you get stuck in something, just ask yourself, am I dropping to a lower dimension, or am I looking at this from a higher dimension? And by dimension, you could mean frequency, you could mean vibration, whatever words resonate with you. When you have a clear intention of living, breathing, experiencing life from that which is your highest potential, you manifest higher potentials. It's not that you have to be perfect. It's not that you have to do it every single time. It is that your intention is there, and that opens up the door to more and more possibilities. Beloved, the transition has arrived. I invite you to be there in the way that is best for you. Know that I am ever with you. Ansaluia.